And the first ball of this second match on day 3. To all the viewers who are watching us, welcome to the 17th edition of Patil T20, the home of cricket for many cricketers. That's an amazing sixer straight down the ground. Right in front of his bat, and what a fantastic shot. This time a thick top edge, and this will also sail away for a boundary. Well, CAG deciding to bat first after winning that toss, and I think they were pretty much confident about their lineup, the way they have been playing the first match, also the way they've played. Just sticking to what they've done previously. After the end of first over, it is 16 runs, 1 6, 1 boundary, 2 boundaries, 1 sixer, and started off pretty well. Again, a beautiful shot, stand and delivered. Well, this time rotating the strike, 3 boundaries and 1 6 is all ready for him. Prabsimran. Well, already early in the innings, a lot of action that I've seen. Balls come in easy onto the bat. This time, a good height to the ball, pitching it outside the off stump. This one high in the air. He's cleared the 30-yard circle, but also he's cleared the big boundary. What a sixer! Wants to rotate the strike, but no, says Prabsimran. After the end of 2 overs, it is 27. This time it's gone on the leg side and it's gone fine as well. Another boundary coming here. Well, both these batsmen are looking at a big score for sure. The way they have started in the power play overs, they're just hitting the ball at every corner of the ground. We've already seen a couple of good sixes. We've seen some boundaries, and that just tells us that you're in for a big score today. You're for sure for a in big score today. It's just the connection that they are making. Low full toss ball that is also gone boundary. No need to run for it. Now they've took the mid on to long on. Well, can you mess with that pace? Can you really mess with that pace? The previous delivery, Prab Simran had to duck to leave that ball to the keeper. You hit me for a boundary. Now you bear my pace bowling. And actually, it's a fact that pace bowlers do not like to be hit like that. If you see, if you go a couple of balls before, the lower full toss ball was just lapped to the long on boundary, and after that, there was so much of agony inside that bowler that he went for that bouncer, that killer bouncer, where Prab Simran had to duck. It's not just the war of words, but it's also going to be some interesting exchange of looks that have been already seen. .37 after the end of three, not the end, but one to go in this over. And Prab Simran now taking a little back seat. And that's somewhere down the line, I feel that it's a very sensible cricket. Not every ball you are there to hit. If you face a tough moment, be patient enough, sit back, observe, and then again go aggressive. Well bowled after that boundary that has come in. End of 37 after the end of 3 overs. Well, since the pace bowling has been taking a lot of beating, the captain decides to bring in a spinner. Iqbal Abdullah, the captain himself, stepping to the bowling crease. Well, this time it's swept away nicely on the leg side for a square leg boundary. Prab Simran and Sanjay is on a mission here. Is the mission 200? No, I think the way they are playing, it's mission 250. No, I don't think so. The mission is 300 probably. We saw a higher score yesterday, and we are not surprised if that is also crossed today. A complete batting pitch. The ball easily coming onto the bat, not too much of a movement on that wicket. And they are enjoying that moment, enjoying those power play overs. Another couple of runs for Sanjay. Prabsimran with 5 boundaries, 2 sixes. Low full toss ball, trying to hit it into the gap. Bit of a misfield, but he's covered it up. End of a good over. 4 over 43 for no loss. Oh, that's a good delivery. Played nicely. So Prince has come back to the attack from the other end now. Shot of the length delivery and sliced away. What a fierce square cut. A bit of a change in the pace. Trying to pull that away towards the square leg boundary. Will be cut off. Only that single brings back Sanjay on strike. Both these batsmen are in a mood to outblast the bowlers. But Prince making some pace variations here. Let's see how well does it work. Didn't quite bounce that too much, but it was still to hold on to that momentum, because look at that shot. That's in the air and gone high and handsome. Extra covers boundary is welcoming that shot. Well, a good call, a very good call for not going for that run. Prabsimran there shouting it loud. No says for the run. And these are the calls when you both are playing such high quality cricket. calling and coordinating with each other while whether to take a run, whether to not take a run is very important. The loud calls really help, because suddenly when you are in that zone that every ball I want to run, every ball I'm hitting here, there, over the park, then you tend to forget that whether I really wanted that run or no. But if your partner is very well aware of that, he can stop you or he can just respond to your call. End of another good over, and that will be 54 runs after the end of 5 overs. This one got some hand on it and surely saved some important runs for his team. Even spinners are not getting that turn in the on this wicket. Look at that, easily coming onto the bat. But I think compared to the grounds that we've seen in Mumbai, and compared to the ground that we are seeing, the pitch that we're seeing, especially in Pune, uh, the first game even was a high-scoring game, purely because there was not much of the dew on the wicket as well. So it was still a nice grass that was laid on that wicket, and the ball was nicely coming onto the bat. So it has been the day for batters. And it's also a very dry climate, so that could be one of the reason. But meanwhile, the power hitting continues. This time an extra covers boundary, welcoming that shot. Prab Simran wants to make a maximum amount of use of this power play overs. This time it's a reverse sweep, and that's gone all the way for a sixer. Well, there is a famous song of Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, but I would say that he's the Sultan of river swing. Fantastic shot. You would be delighted to watch that shot again and again. A true treat for the eyes. Fantastic. This time on to the leg side. Well, and the good part and a good recognition that all these players generally get, because the way they play, the way they progress the innings, end of the over, and that will be 67 after the end of 6 overs. If there was a book and the book only said that the best people or the best cricketers who played that reverse sweep very well, I think Pramandeep Singh's name will be also, Prab Simran's name will also come into that diary. What a shot, a low full toss. This goes bang into the big boundary. That's also a 50 for Prab Simran. 21 balls that is fade, 52 runs. Half century. 7 fours, 3 6s. And look at that, one more class. But this will be a sixer. Look at the balance of the feet. Look at the wrist work, the way he does it. Just using the pace of the bowler. But rest, footwork, the balance, the bottom hand, the way it comes into the play, suddenly, you just feel it's a surreal experience. Has already left with that note saying that I'm here to not just win, but win big. And he's already won a lot of hearts over here. The way he's batting, the class that is shown is absolutely mind-boggling. Well, it's also relates to the thing that we used to hear when we were kids, that don't do different things, do things differently. Well, it could be the same flick shot that will go for a boundary or a sixer, but the way he played that earlier shot on couple of balls is just a treat to the eye. It's like a rendezvous coming to Pune, and we just enjoy the moment. It's just for everyone. I am batting, just watch me. Fantastic. Oh, this is just falling short. Just falling short. Could have been a good chance. And this is the time where they want that desperate wicket. They know that if they don't get this wicket at the right time, this partnership is going to go at a different level altogether. Short of the length, bouncer ball, and that's been given wide. Intentional bouncer. Only a single towards a deep mid wicket region. After the end of 7 overs, it's 82 for no loss. Well, Iqbal Abdullah will continue from the other end, especially knowing that his pacers are getting attacked. Probably on an average, if you've seen that at least a boundary or a sixer come, and it's very important for someone to stand there and take a breakthrough because they need an icebreaker right now. DY Patil A group. Yesterday we saw the B group getting hammered the same way in the first innings, but when they came out to bat, well, they were everywhere, and they completed the score of 225 runs in just 17 overs. So, are we going to see a repeat telecast of what happened yesterday in Mumbai? It's something. Wait and watch. Well. Is that the moment? Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Suyesh Prabhudesai taking an excellent catch. The dive that was timed at the right time. Fantastic. But what an innings from Sanjay. Well, Anmol Preet Singh steps into the crease. He plays for Punjab and is also a part of the Mumbai Indian squad in IPL. Another single. So Iqbal Abdullah trying to just be that showstopper, but instead another six coming from Prab Simran. Well, Iqbal Abdullah already took a wicket with that beautiful catch. Low full toss. Is the call going to be for 2 runs? No, it's pretty nicely fielded. And throw. This time the call is for 2. And a very good throw, but a little wider. The fielder today had to do a lot of running around. Again in the same region, long off, gets a single again. 93 runs after the end of 8 overs. Simran paying on 66, facing just 26 deliveries, and why not? The power hitting that we saw from first ball in the first over. 7 boundaries, 5 sixes. Well, and that will be a boundary. This time the extra covers region. Fantastic shot. So Rahul Tewatia again at the bowling end. This time a slower one, just to mix that up with the pace. Amazing stats that Rahul Tewatia has. Well, 64 IPL matches from him. Made 738 runs. And how can you forget those important innings that he's played during IPL? 32 wickets in his 64 matches. This time the ball's coming towards the commentary box and it will be a boundary. Couple of bounces before that. Again, this time he's trapped very well, but Naushad very late to take off that bails off. Just wondering why. What was he waiting for? He had the ball. He knew that the batsman is outside the crease, but he just realized it a couple of seconds later that he has to take off the stumps as well. Could have been a close chance. Could have been a very big chance because, to be very honest, it was he was out of the crease for quite some time, and if he would have taken off the bails on time, then it would have been one more wicket that could have been taken. End of another over, and it's 103 after the end of 9 overs. Straight to the long off region. And that's straight down the ground, hammered away for a boundary. And that's gone big, high, and handsome. Long off boundary welcomes this sixer. Again, dancing down the crease. Gets a single. And that will be the end of 10 overs. 107. Again, Rahul Tewatia coming to the attack and will be welcome with a boundary. It was a long chase for the fielder, but ball winning the race. This time wants to go for a quick single, exchanging the strike, and that's really a good behavior by most of these good batters. That every time they have attacked the bowlers, the very next or the very couple of deliveries later, they have always made sure that they've rotated the strike very well, given the bat to their partner, and then the partner does this, dancing down the crease, and what a sixer by Prab Simran. 89 runs of just 34 deliveries that he's faced. Sure class cricket. CAG captain very confident that he will go in for bat first. Well, this time he will be a little silent. Just don't want to run. Probably is eyeing that one more boundary. And there is a huge gap between the extra covers, or maybe you can say wideish long off. Oh, this one is even bigger. Another sixer. That's a very good shot. Again, a quick cheeky single. Oh, that is a beautiful sight to watch. Well, the ball just said welcome to Dr. Vijay Patil sir, who is sitting there interestingly watching the match. Whenever DY Patil A or B team is playing, he makes sure that he watches them, and also he's watching the other matches regularly, keeping himself updated. Well, I think he's got injured there. The ball coming back on his own follow through. Didn't quite stop it, but I think it's a very surprise hit on that hand. Prab Simran on strike, and he's playing on 91. Just 9 runs away from that big, massive century. Yesterday we had Anuj Rawat getting that century, and today we see Prab Simran moving towards that zone. Well, it was again the second match, Canara Bank versus DY Patil B team, and Anuj Rawat had a ball of his time. Enjoyed that moment, enjoyed that century. This time, straight down the ground, hammered it towards the long on region. Anything that is in the radar of his bat is just going to go and clear the boundaries. Another single towards the long on region, and also the end of another fantastic over. Prab Simran approaching his century. But before that, it's the end of the over. 141 after the end of 145 after the end of 12 overs. Well, even after having such a spread out field with no restrictions of power play, you're still finding that there is a lot of gap when both these batsmen, especially Prab Simran, when he's taking on to the bowlers, it looks like, oh, this was a gap that he found out. Oh, there is a chance of a run out. He'll have to hurry. A direct hit will be shattering moment for Prab Simran. He's gone. Well, even if he would have not hit that 100 mark, but I think for the team, he's still made a century. The impact of the game, the power hitting that he did with lot of courage, absolutely deserves a standing ovation. Rahul Tewatia with the bullseye throw, he's got his man. Couldn't get him while he was bowling, but he could get him while he was fielding. This is big, big, and it's not gonna come back. Bye bye, the cricket ball. Well, that's a hit when you want to say farewell and bid a goodbye to the cricket ball. This time trying to slice that out towards the backward point region, but straight to the keeper. Another single that is missed. And probably he would have got that single only because there are two fielders that are placed. Short backward point and the third man, short third man. In the air, will that be a catch? Yes, it is. A wicket falls down. DY Patil A group strikes. And the spectators are happy and dancing. Well, that's a very good catch. Again, another breakthrough here, a very important one. And things started changing after that wicket of Prabh a direct throw by Rahul Tewatia. And now he gets one more wicket. Ramandeep Singh is the new batsman in. Tabid Mustaq with that shot wanted to go for a big one, but a great catch there. Priyankar taking that. And it's 153 after the end of 13 overs. More 7 to go. And let's see what is the target that they have in their mind. Well, again, trying to just flick that around because he knows that the man behind is inside the 30-yard circle. So probably want to find the gap towards the deep finding region. What a shot, but I think it will just fall short. It fell short of the boundary as well as the player who was covering that. But the way the wind is flowing a little, I really thought that it will travel a distance, but it just stopped short of the player. Only a single here. You've been entertained with so many sixes, so many boundaries that suddenly when you see a ball going and taking the aerial route, you just feel that it's going to be another big hit. This time they will for sure go for 2 runs, but no, the fielder charging on the ball and only allowing a single to be taken. They've already lost a big wicket because of that run out, because of wrong calling. So they don't want to mess with one more. And happy with that single. 156 runs already on the scoreboard. This one's into the gap. The fielder's got a long chase, and he will stop that as well. Couple of runs added there. $158 runs, and it's still counting. Oh, this took the thick top edge, but falling in no man's land. Only a single that he'll have to be happy with. Well, I think again he was trying to scoop that one, but it hit the front edge of the bat. Because even the batsman was surprised and looking, where did the ball go? Only a single on the previous delivery. That's nicely punched in position very early, and that will be a boundary. Well, everything right about that shot. Eyes on the ball, head position upright, good fit movement, and opening the blade of the bat. Good use of the bottom hand, just punches it. Sheer class of timing, sheer class of good technique. This is something that you would love to watch again and again. Another sixer coming, and this is outrageous. It is absolutely amazing batting, what we have seen right from the start. Mind-boggling cricket. Will he go for the second one? The call is for two, and he will go for two. The throw is at the non-striker's end, but the batsmen are back into the crease. "41 runs, just 22 deliveries." Anmolpreet Singh. 3 boundaries, 2 sixes. And this one's on the leg side, missed by everyone. But the fielder gets hold of it. Well, any batter would love to play on this cricket. We've even forgotten the count now. Thanks to our scorers who are noting it every ball and ball. So there is someone to tell us and remind us that, look, if he's got a 50, if he's got 100, it's these many boundaries, these many sixes. Well, is this one more coming towards the commentary box? No, he saved it. What a brilliant save. Commitment, focus, dedication, everything coming into play. "175 runs. Again, the car that was moving in second gear has been suddenly put on to the top gear. Runs coming. A dot ball will end that over, and 175 for 3 after the end of 15 overs. That's in the air and will be taken. Good catch in the end. Well, this one's in the air and into the gap, but Aman even could not stop that one. One bounce into the boundary. And that will be a white ball. An extra that will be noted and added to the scoreboard. Bit of a change in the pace and the gap will go fine. Another boundary. Straight to the fielder. Wants to go for the direct hit and that will be no overthrow. There was no one for the backup. Aman realizing that he runs from the long on region and through. Oh, it's Rahul Tewatia who realized that and he threw the ball on the striker's end. But that time it was too late. It's too many things happening. The last five are going to be more exciting. The countdown has already started for the first innings to get over very soon. 188 after the end of 16. And in this four, boundaries and sixes. What a class! And that's a half century for Anmol Preet Singh. That's not a boundary. That's didn't time that very well. Just a quick single that they got. Well, it was a boundary that was given on the previous one. Score. This time nicely played again towards the covers. Gets a single. Well, now slowly moving towards that 200 mark. So too many runs already scored in this wicket. Well, all the batters will be now thinking that how many of these that we are going to score, because DY Patil A team is equally a good batting squad. This one's in the air, and will that travel all the way? That's one bounce into the boundary. And that's in the air. We'll have to see. It will fall in safe zone. And the score moves to 199, just one run away from that 200. The team score. This is absolute elegance. Fantastic shot. And we'll have to wait for the umpire signal here. What a save. It's inside the boundary, and a very good effort by the fielder. So Venkatesh Iyer will bowl the last 1 run away from that 200. The 200 is done. Now we'll have to wait how many runs that they get in this over, and what will be the target that will be set for DY Patil A group. 202 runs. Well, again, if you look at first inning, just to a little bit, your first 7 overs were good, then sudden fall of wickets, then you get a lot of dot balls, and then you're not able to accelerate that particular momentum, and then you can just reach to about 210, 215. Similar situation happened yesterday, and then DY Patil B went on to blast the innings in the second one. Well, what a save at the boundary, and he's taken that catch. अत्यंत गरज आहे तुम्हाला. Last ball to go. 205 runs on the scoreboard. Straight goes to the fielder there. No chance there for the second run. They'll have to settle in only for a single. It's 206 where they end the innings, CAG, and that will be 207 runs to win for. Oh, it's just 18. Bit of a correction here. 18 overs have gone and it's 207. Now more 2 overs. So Prince will be coming. Venkatesh Iyer finishes his spell. Suchit and Himanshu. 206 for 5. Well, the projected score looks around 228 runs. They are currently playing at the average of 11.44, which is a very good average. And in these last 2 overs of the innings, they can still progress with the maximum boundaries that they can get, because that's the only scope where you are going to have a big score. We saw a score of 224 yesterday. Will CAG score above that? That is going to be a no ball and a free hit. So in the 19th over, when you get a free hit, you get a lot of scope to accelerate the score again. That's a wide ball. So the free hit continues. Well, that's a thick top edge, and the ball should win the race, but no, it's been fielded. Try for a direct hit. Two hundred 11 runs. This one's in the air, but is that into the gap? Yes, it is. Another boundary. And these are very important runs that are coming at this stage of the game. Because even a no ball works in that favor. Very crucial runs. Current run rate again taking that high with 11.73. In the previous over, it was 11.44. That's a very good delivery. Extra bit of pace on that. As I said, pace bowlers really don't like to be hit for boundaries like that. Quick run that he got. 216 for 5 is the current score. Prince Badlani bowling his third over. Didn't get any wicket though, but I have conceded 32 runs till now. At the batting end, it's Suchit and Himanshu. Both of them trying to get those important runs by the end of the first innings. Very well bowled, and that's the end of 19th over. This one's in the air and we'll go for a boundary. Fantastic shot, and anything that comes right now in the last 5 balls of this innings is going to be welcome with a smile and a happiness in their heart. They've got a good score on the scoreboard, and every run or every is going to be cherished, is going to be celebrated. This one's onto the pad. A dot ball. More 4 deliveries to go. Everybody, all the spectators, everyone who is watching is just now looking at the final score that CAG is going to put up. Last 4 deliveries. And that's an edge that will travel for a boundary. $224 for 5. And now more 3 deliveries to go in this over. 224 already on the scoreboard. Those 2 thick edges that went towards the third man region got the score accelerating again in the last over. Projected score is at 229 or 30 odd runs. This time onto the pads, the ball is racing away, but there is a fielder. Gets a single. Two more to go. 225 for 5. Another single. Well, I think as far as the singles are going, Dyp Patil A will be okay with that. They've got conceded already the runs. The bowlers taking the beating today. So it's 226. If the last ball comes for a boundary, then it will be 230. But it's too early to predict. We'll see what happens on the last ball. Will that be a single? Will that be a boundary? Or will that be a sixer? On strike is Suchit. Last ball of this innings. Everyone only looking at one thing. What is going to happen on that last ball? He goes in the air, takes the aerial route. Man coming under it. And he's gone. Well, let's look at the excellent innings that CAG has played for 226 runs. Well, here's the... Well, here's the batting summary. It all started with R. Sanjay and Prabh Singh. Prabh Singh, excellent batting, completely smashed the opponent. 94 runs of 38 balls that he faced. 9, 4, 7 sixes. An average of 247. It was Sanjay who joined for those important 22 runs of just 19 deliveries that he faced. And then it was Anmol Preet with 58 runs on the scoreboard. And by the end, it was Himanshu and Suchit who got out on the last ball. Well, adding another 15 and 18 runs respectively. 1 LB, 1 wide, 4 no balls. 1 LB, 4 wides, 1 no ball. And there's the bowling summary. Well, Vipul Krishna, 49 runs that he conceded in just 4 overs with 1 wicket. Prince Badlani, again 32 in his 3 overs. Iqbal Abdullah, again 31 runs conceded in his 3. Then Iqbal Abdullah, though, got a wicket, but it was then Kan Sharma with 1 wicket, 33 after the 3 overs that he bowled. Aman Khan, just 1 over that he bowled, he gave away 15 runs. Rahul Tewatia, 2 overs, 28 runs that he conceded. And then it was Venkatesh Iyer who picked up 2 wickets, 37 runs and 4 overs that he bowled. A fantastic lineup. Now we will have to see what happens in the second innings. How much hammering does DY Patil A does in the second half? We will be shortly back with the live action where DY Patil A group will be batting. So the second innings now begin here. This one's in the air on the very first ball. A wicket falls down. हे काय हे चालू झालं हाय टी Well, he was trying to flick that one on the onside, but straight got the man. An early shock on the very first ball. Aman back into the pavilion. That will be a white ball. Well, another single. An unexpected start to the innings of Dyp Patil A group. A quick single there. The power play over has not really started the way Dyp Patil A group expected it to be. A very shocking turn of events on the very first ball. Aman gets caught. Well, it's a long way to go. But again, the concern is the score that you have to chase. This time on the onside, didn't go that fine. But we'll have to settle down only for a single. That to a leg by. That's an edge, and that will be caught behind. Wicket number 2. And he's the impact player, the bowler. Manu Krishnan, who is the impact player for CAG, picks up a wicket. A thick edge landed straight in the hands of the wicket keeper. What a start to the innings of CAG. Two big breakthroughs right in the first. And still it's one to go in this over. Two wickets have come already in this first over. And still it's one to go. What is going to happen in that last ball is now quite a concern. That's played but straight in the hands of the fielder. That will be the end of the first over, which is very successful with two wickets. You can really call it an impactful over. And the impact player makes that difference in the center. The very first ball, you can see a wicket goes down. Then only you can see is singles through leg byes or a couple of from the bat. But then again wicket falling down and again ending that with a dot ball. Well, I don't know about what's going to happen, but it seriously impacted the power overs. The power play is badly affected with that first two wickets. Now both these batsmen who are fairly new need to just stick there, hang on, play the power overs to the merits of the ball and take it big. Well, it's the situation where you know that you have to score. You don't have a choice. You don't have too many overs. You have to achieve the run rate. And on the other hand, you have already lost two big wickets. Went on to the back foot, quick cheeky single. That is a beautiful shot. Nicely hit. Just a very sweet timing on that last one. That goes towards the square leg sixer. Another dot ball. And this is going to happen for some time until these two batsmen now get settled in properly. But the only thing that will be interesting to watch that how do they now approach the power play overs, because they don't have choice other than hitting the ball, because if you've lost that first 6 overs and if you don't score really well in that first 6 overs, the field restrictions are again going to go off after the 6 overs. So maximum player that you see in the 30-yard circle are going to go and spread out in different areas. And after some time, there are going to be spinners who will be coming. There will be pacers who will be coming. The only luck that favored right now is that drop catch. But then, again, those chances should be converted into big innings. So two things very basic. One is the partnership that has to go on. They cannot afford to lose one more wicket here. And the second is that you have to calculate the run rate that is creeping everywhere. I mean, it's going to escalate every over. It's going to escalate every ball. So all these things are going in their mind right now, and I'm sure that it's not very easy to stand there and align all these things into their head and still play their innings. But if you're going to play your natural game, you'll be over this. It's just a phase where the first two shocks can be digested, but there is a long cricket that is remaining. There are a lot of overs that are yet to come. Again, trying to drive that one straight to the keeper. The dot balls are a concern here. A huge domination in the first innings by CAG. The captain, when they won the toss, they immediately went in to take the decision of batting first. They knew that they have a good batting side, and that also proved on paper. Because in just 20 overs, if you've got 200 plus runs and eventually you set up a big target, 226 for 6 that they got in that 20 overs. So it's heavily dominated the first innings. Well, just slice that towards the third man region, and that will be a boundary. Well, that's how you need to keep playing now. Straight fielder, direct hit was the try. Good run. Mhm. 20 runs on the scoreboard. Back to Manu Krishnan. That's gone. That's raced away like a bullet. That is again in the air. Will that be caught? Yes, it is. Wicket number 3. This one's in the air, a fielder coming under it, but that will fall short. Gets a single. This time trying to experiment a bit. This time on the leg side, but there is a fielder inside that 30-yard circle. Stops that early. It's the fifth over that is in progress, and 39 for 3. The fall of wickets, first it was Aman, then it was Venkatesh, then it was Priyam. It's still Iqbal Abdullah that is yet to come out to bat. There is Suyash Prabhu Desai. There's Vipul Krishna, there's Rahul Tewatia, there's Karan Sharma, Prince Badlani. A long batting order, and this will be also a boundary. So the middle order is still looking strong. But now, well, the middle order is yet to come. It's yet to bat. But again, both these batsmen will have to get the average in place. At least something which is closer. Because if the gaps between the runs and the balls remaining increase, then it's going to be a problem again, even for the later batsmen to come in. Because then at an average of runs that are required, probably 9 or 10 runs per over will go to 15, 16 runs per over. And that time it will be a challenge, because the pressure will be on a high note, and CAG has a good bowling unit as well. This one's in the air. What a catch! Oh, is it or is it not? Yes, it is. Unbelievable catching. Unbelievable catching. This is so surreal. Well, well, well. He almost jumped 2.5 feet from the ground to catch that one. Really stunned to see that catch, but fantastic. Very acrobatic. It was a flying catch, I would say. It was a flying catch. Absolutely unbelievable. Has kept everyone stunned. Everyone stunned. Well, it's the due credit to some exceptional fielding. Triple four on the scoreboard, but it's not a very good sight for Dyp Patil A group to watch that. It's 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. 5 overs have been bowled out. The target is 227. This will race away for a boundary. Well, as you say, there is still a lot of batting that is remaining. A good batting order for Dyp Patil A group, but the only concern is that the regular loss of wickets at right intervals, and CAG capitalizing that pretty well. This time it's in the air. There's going to be a chase for the fielder. The ball will win the race or not is something that we'll have to see. A good fielding in the deep. Couple of runs added to the total now. Well, we've seen so much of drama already, but the last catch, that catch is just stuck. Is just stuck. What a blinder that catch was. This is where you see that 100% commitment on the field. Oh, this is a good shot. It's a beauty. Well, it's Abdul and Naushad. Both of them have a big responsibility now. They have to sail the ship from here on. We've seen a lot of thunders. We've seen a lot of icebergs. We have seen the ocean very wavy, very turbulent. But then again, someone has to sail that ship. Someone has to lay the foundation to a big victory. It's going to be a long chase, but it will be stopped at the square leg boundary. Another single added to the total. Couple of runs in that ball. Straight down the ground again to the fielder. Good stop there. That will be the end of 6 overs, and it is 57 for the loss of 4 wickets. Well, that's a boundary again. It's 57 for 4. Correction, it's 63. Wicket number 5. 63 runs and 5 wickets down in a spot of bother, Dyp Patil A group. Suyash is the new batsman in, and Naushad will have to go back to the dugout, trying to hit that towards the long on region, but easy catch in the end. Suyash, who has just come out to bat, has been freshly picked up for the IPL this year, and he'll be playing from RCB, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. But at the moment, the spot of bother for Dyp Patil A group. Wickets has been the critical criteria where even if they started getting some runs and then the fall of wickets have taken them to that back seat, and that's something that's the area of bother that you have to get out of it with a big partnership, with a long partnership. But the way CAG has been dominating this innings right from the bat and then with the ball, I mean, it's exceptional. It's exceptional performance by CAG today. Well, there are many areas to look at in right now. If you have to talk about Dyp Patil A group who's batting now, couple of areas that they immediately need to focus on is getting those singles and doubles. Probably just 1 or 2 overs. They need to now find more gaps. Keep the scorecard moving ahead with singles, doubles, whatever is possible. Because right now it will be too early to go for a big shot and again mistime it. This time towards the extra covers region, gets a single. Well, very well kept. Immediately taking off the bails. Singles and doubles at the moment is the right move by the batsman. I mean, there will be overs where you will be getting good runs, but right now the immediate action plan should be just staying there, just hanging in there. Another good delivery by the bowler. This time on the leg side, the fielder running hard, and that's also the end of the over. So the end of 8 overs, and it's 69 for the loss of 5 wickets. 158 still needed in 72 deliveries. Started off with a dot ball. Again, trying to place that towards the long on region. Didn't quite hit it too hard, but only will manage to get a single. Even whenever they are trying to double the singles, even those chances are stopped by some good fielding performances. Steps down the ground, and this will go a long, long, long mile into the stands. Well, that sixer and that boundary will accelerate something here. Still a lot of batting that is remaining. With these shots, suddenly the hopes are high again. Well, this time again, the ball had the pace, and that will go for a boundary. A wide ball and a boundary. So the fight is still on. Again, a single towards the long on region. So a six, a boundary, and then a wide, and those four buys, and then a single. End of the over, and this one was good for the Dyp Patil A group. 86. Well, Abid Mushtaq continues, just bowled 1 over, have conceded 6 runs only. Again, economical approach in his bowling. 19 runs that Abdul is playing on, and Suyash has just spent some good time in the crease. Again wants to go for the second one. Will he? No. The fielding is very sharp. Well, and if you compare, I mean, after 9 overs, CAG was on 103. Patil A group is on 88 for 5. The only difference is the wickets. Another couple of runs for Abdul. $90 for 5. Again, didn't try to push it too hard. Just a single there. And the way in the previous over those 6 boundaries have come in, they will want many overs like this to reach to their desired target. Last 2 deliveries of the 10th over. This time trying to bowl with that extra bit of pace, bowling a wide. So Yash Prabhu Desai on strike. That's straight to the fielder. And he'll have to bowl one more ball because of that wide that came in. 93 for 5. Well, that edge and going towards a short third man with a single, that will be the end of the over. So the pace attack being introduced. Ramandeep comes to the crease. Well, the captain is experimenting. The captain is making those changes so that if the bowler changes, his approach towards the batsman will be different. It's always good to have a fresh bowler. And the first ball welcomed with a boundary. That was it on the up. Immediately welcoming Ramandeep with a boundary. Fantastic strike into that stance. Slow one in the air, but no chance there for the fielder. Another sixer. Abdul Samad with that marvelous and glorious hits, turning the tables here. That's nicely punched, and this will also travel for an extra covers boundary. Well, this looks like a phone number. If you see the first three, it's 464, and the phone number is yet to be completed. 108 already, and it's 119 needed in 57. Well, cricket is a game of uncertainties. Anything and everything can happen. You just need to turn the table at the right spot. Abdul Samad. Will they go for the second one? The call is for two, and they will complete two. Short of the length delivery, trying to find that gap, and that will end with a single only. So good over for Dyp Patil A group. Well, now it's Subodh Bhati who will join the bowling attack. That he considered in his first over, but now it's again the bowlers will be brave to bowl this. Abdul Samad is on fire. Suyash Prabhu Desai will soon join that party. It's all about runs that they get in every over. It's no more about waiting there, trying to settle down, because you don't have to touch down. You need 115 runs in just 54 deliveries. So every ball that is counting is going to change equations, or it is going to add something new to the game. This one's nicely flicked. It won't reach the boundary, but they'll get couple of runs. Suyash. Again, this will be a wide ball drifting away from the leg stump. That bouncer, very difficult to play. Straight to the fielder, just guiding the ball towards that square leg area. Didn't try to hit it too hard, just placing it there. And that will be a boundary. Missed by the keeper and touches the boundary rope. Even if it is buys, leg buys, or anywhere, right now it's important for Dyp Patil A group for the runs to come in. They will really not mind if it has come from a leg buy or a buy. Every ball, every over that is getting bowled, the target still remains in their heads that they have to get 106 runs in 49 now. This is straight down the ground and that will go for a boundary. Well, the last ball ended with a boundary, and now it's 12 overs that have been bowled out, 125 for 5. They still need 102 in the next 48 deliveries. That means 8 overs, and they need 102. Is that possible? Every over they need more than 10 runs now because the run rate is now escalating. Escalating, and how? Now a spinner has been introduced to the attack. But the whole question is again, the ball isn't getting that desired turn. If you've seen the innings of the spinners, even the spinners have bowled more of the straighter balls because the desired turn has not yet found out. So they are toying around with the pace. For some spinners, they are just bowling rapidly across angle at times, getting that extra bit of pace. Sometimes they're using the flight, but not really a turning track today. Well, it was the last moment when he decided to leave the ball, and straight to the fielder. But are these singles really helping? You need every over where you need those runs. You need some big shots to come in. Well, three fielders running for it, and the ball falls in the no man's land. Now, all you need is the batsman to stay, the batsman to score, and win this game. End of the over, and it is 135 after the end of 30. 131. Hundred and 31 for 5 after the end of 13 overs. And as the overs are getting bowled, it's only now down to 7 more overs in this second innings. 96 runs still needed of just 45 deliveries. And you need some extraordinary, exceptional power hitting to be done, and that is what is expected. Well, Suchit has been brought to the attack. "94 runs still needed in 41. Straight down the ground, but only a single. What you really need is a big over now. You need a very big over. Because unless and until you do that clean power hitting and get 25, 30 odd runs like this, which has gone straight down the ground and it's gone miles into that boundary area. Hundred and 40 for 5. One sixer, one boundary changes a lot of equation, but you require this consistently till you get that run rate in place. Another couple of runs added to the total. It was a long chase for the fielder. 85 in 38. Run rate of 13.42. This is going to matter a lot. Every over, if you have those sixes and boundaries like this, well, this is straight on to the long off fielder. And it's also a good understanding between the two. One is hitting, and one is giving more and more strike to the batsman who's hitting. Suyash Prabhu Desai now on strike. That's into the gap, and that will still be stopped at the boundary. End of another over. And it's 145 for 5 after the end of 14. They need 82 runs in just 36. Started off with that deadly block hole delivery. Abdul Samad, what a brilliant half century. But the work is still not over. It's not only about the figures that he's looking for. He's looking for that figure that will take his team to the victory. And that's the spirit we have seen from every cricketer here. They are least bothered about their own milestones, but the only milestone that they have in their mind is the team. And the winning of the team is very important. This time he goes, and it's a catch. Wicket falls down, a big wicket. Rahul Tewatia comes to the strike. And just when you need him to bat, this is his space. And this is where Rahul comes in. The very first runs from his bat, the crowd all excited to see Rahul Tewatia batting. And if DY Patil wins this, it will be one of their historical wins against CAG. What a bowling. Abdul trying to punch that towards the long on region. Straight to the man there. The bowler himself on his own follow through. Nine runs needed. 30 balls to go. It's becoming difficult, but it's still not the end. You still have 5 overs, and we've seen a lot of these kind of targets being chased in a 2020 format. It's the last over, last 5 overs that we have generally seen lot of runs coming in. And if you're talking about 79, look at the average run rate that is required. It is 15 runs. And if you get a big over in middle, then it again becomes very easy to back calculate. So the calculation has to be continuously on. When you're chasing, you need to figure out which bowler you need to attack, which bowler you need to go silent. And if you're bowling the bowler, even if it's the strongest bowler, and if you can attack him, the bowler who's going to bowl next is going to be in a spot of bother. So it's very important that whom are you attacking and when are you attacking, and at what stage you feel that it is the right time for me to forget everything and just go out and blast there. Rahul Tewatia again is one batsman who can change things from here. There are 2 good batsmen in the crease. One is Abdul, who has already shown us some big classy shots, and on the other hand, it's the attacking batsman Rahul Tewatia. Now Rahul and Abdul has to turn things from here on. 79 of 30. Every ball, if they can get something out of it, they will get to the victory. On the other hand, CAG is just looking for that one mistake for the batsman to make, and they could take this moment to glory. No doubt they have batted so well in the first innings and put up a massive total of 226. And then they came out to bowl those early bit of wickets. Rahul Tewatia just playing on one run, the last ball in the last over that he faced. This one's in the air, and he's stood and hit that big shot. That a white ball? No, he gets away with that. The question was being asked if that is too wider to that off stump, but umpire says no, it's not a white ball. What a big one! This has gone all the way for we'll wait for the umpires to call it first. Yes, it's a sixer. The umpire wanted to be just sure whether it's a six or a boundary, but once he was confirmed, he announced it as a sixer. Another good stroke. 66 needed of 26. Abdul Samad and Rahul Tewatia. Rahul finally getting a strike now. Let's see how many firecrackers is he going to burn today. The place is lit. All the fans are waiting for Rahul Tewatia's bat to talk today. In such a match, you need this kind of power hitting. Bit of a change in fielding for Rahul now. Of course, left and right hand batsman combination. A lot of things will be changing. Subhati. That one's into the gap. No, it isn't. The fielder will come and stop it. But Rahul wants to go for the second one. He dives. Does he survive? No. Well, as in got the edge. Yes, he has two consecutive wickets and he's on hat trick now. 65 and 24. 8 wickets have gone down. 162. And the player who made all the difference today, all the difference, is back at the bowling end. Mannu Krishnan, amazed with his spell today. 25 runs that he gave in 3 overs and took 4 wickets. He will be going for the 5th one also. 24 balls remaining. That is 4 overs that are remaining. 65 that they need. Low full toss ball in the air. And that will be the 5th one for Mannu. Just a single towards the third man region. And the last wicket remaining now for DY Patil Group A. 163 for 9. And Mannu Krishnan, what a figures. 26 that he gave. 5 wickets that he's taken. And it's his last over. The last over of his spell. That will be a wide. That's again pulled it. And that will go for a boundary. No, it is not. It will be fielded. It will be fielded. A good save there. He got some hand on it. Manu Krishnan, what a player. What a fantastic player that he is. And this is where you see the impact players making a difference to the game. 17th DY Patil T20 Cup, the home of cricket, and the hopes are still alive. The fight is still on with that boundary. Once again, this time on the offside, gets a single. And that's the end of a successful spell by Manu Krishnan. 56 needed in 18. This is in the air and it's all done. CAG wins by a huge margin. day 3 here at the DY Patil University Talegaon, and we had a amazing time out here, especially the last match, which was between CAG versus DY Patil A group. And what uh, everywhere, I mean, you can see all parts of the grounds. We only could see boundaries, sixes, and the score just kept on moving and moving. Manu Krishnan is the star player who took 5 wickets in 4 overs that he bowled and just gave away 35 runs. Not to forget with that one catch as well to his name. Manu, how does it feel eventually in the end of the day? You guys had a big score that was anyways, little out of the box, but still good knocks there by Abdul, Naushad and Suyash. Did that also in the spot of bother?
Yes, of course. Actually, especially the innings played by Samat, it was like going little bit in favor of this. But I always believe when that wicket is falling, from that time we will get that, we will win. Have that confidence in that, and at last that only happened. I'm very happy that we won this match, and I'm very happy to get that 5 wicket haul in such a prestigious tournament. And especially our batsmen did extremely well. Very happy the way they batted. So altogether, it's like very happy for me.
No, in scenarios like this, when you know that it's going to be a 200 plus score and you want 220 runs to win, you always know that the batsman who is going to come out next in the second innings is going to blast. Very obvious that that time the brain does not think that, I'll take some time to settle down, some three deliveries, but it's like hit out right the first delivery. And in that first delivery, you picked up a wicket, and which is a big wicket. What was going on your mind, or is there a team discussion that happened before and you just executed? And
Actually, our plan is to keep the line tight. We don't have to give that much width and room for the batsman to hit the ball. So we want to bowl according to that line and length and stump line. So that is what we had a plan. Baki thing is like it will happen. When the batsman is trying to hit every ball, always there is a chance of wicket. So that is what happened. And that's it.
well, how many wickets have we got in this tournament from Manu Krishnan?
I don't know. That is a very tough question. I never used to look for wickets, especially playing T20s. I always wanted to bowl tight. I always wanted that dot balls. That is my personal target. Never used to look for wickets. Only in rare times I used to try for wickets. But 99% of the time, my goal is to bowl dot balls.
Well, it's very rightly said that follow the process, let the results be irrelevant. Congratulations, Manu, and all for the tournament ahead.
Thank you so much.
That was Manu Krishnan, the star player of this match.